I got drunk last weekend and read all 2,735 tweets that Donald Trump has written since the election in the hopes that Trump's Twitter feed, collected and searchable on TrumpTwitterArchive.com, by the way, might be a good way to get a sense of the horrors we've endured. Looking at the tweets was like reliving all of the unbelievable moments of this last year in fast motion. But it's important not to forget that we used to not have to deal with the dread of waking up each morning to realize that Donald Trump is president and scramble madly for Twitter to make sure we're not at war. A year ago, all of this was new to us. So here are 10 of Trump's tweets, in chronological order, that capture something about the authoritarian nature of this presidency or the insanity of our social media moment. I left off some obvious favorites, Kuf and tended to favor some earlier ones that prefigured later themes. Just had a very open and successful presidential election. Now professional protesters, incited by the media, are protesting. Very unfair, Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, November 11, 2016 1. Even though it was from the interregnum, this tweet is in many ways the tweet of the Trump presidency. It is only Trump's fourth post-election tweet, but it captures the spirit of his feed. Validate Trump plus attack enemies plus attack media equal complain about affront to Trump. The theater must always be a safe and special place. The cast of Hamilton was very rude last night to a very good man, Mike Pence. Apologize, Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, November 19, 2016. This tweet is about the VP-elect's attendance of the hit play Hamilton, whose cast ended the performance with a short speech, expressing the concern we all felt in those uncertain days while hoping this show has inspired you to uphold our American values and to work on behalf of all of us. But Trump took the opportunity to remind us of the depths of his cynicism when he demanded a safe space for powerful white men. Brandon Victor Dixon, who gave the speech, is black, and Trump has made a habit of demanding apologies from black people. This tweet barely made the list, just edging out Trump's claim, also in November, that nobody should be allowed to burn the American flag. If they do, there must be consequences, perhaps loss of citizenship or year in jail, because both turn out to introduce autocratic themes we've seen develop over the year. If UC Berkeley does not allow free speech and practices violence on innocent people with a different point of view, no federal funds. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, February 2, 2017 3. Here the president threatens the funds of a major university in order to support Milo Yiannopoulos, the right-wing troll who had white supremacists line edit his Ghost and Breitbart stories, when his speech at Berkeley was being protested. Milo worked for Steve Bannon, who worked for Trump. The fake news media, failing at NewTimes, at NBC News, at ABC, at CBS, at CNN, is not my enemy, it is the enemy of the American people. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, February 17, 2017 4. This is at the top of the list of authoritarian tweets. It's got it all. North Korea is looking for trouble. If China decides to help, that would be great. If not, we will solve the problem without them. USA Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, April 11, 2017 5. Foreign policy by tweet. This led to all of the Little Rocket Man stuff that almost started a nuclear war and ruined a perfectly good Elton John song. Eventually, but at a later date so we can get started early, Mexico will be paying, in some form, for the badly needed border wall. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, April 23, 2017 6. Walking back an impossible promise while making it look like you're delivering. This is exactly how Trump runs, his businesses. I am being investigated for firing the FBI director by the man who told me to fire the FBI director. Witch hunt. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, June 16, 2017 7. This reminds me of a line from an Oedipus play. Read it again with that in mind. Tragic. Such poor leadership ability by the mayor of San Juan, and others in Puerto Rico, who are not able to get their workers to help. They want everything to be done for them when it should be a community effort. 10,000 federal workers now on island doing a fantastic job. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, September 30, 2017. 8 Okay, this is too. But he's attacking the mayor of a devastated city and using racist stereotypes all in one. He practiced for this after the London terrorist attack. Wow, Matt Lauer was just fired from NBC for inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace. But when will the top executives at NBC and Comcast be fired for putting out so much fake news? Check out Andy Lack's past, Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, November 29, 2017. 9 The complete cynicism of the entire administration becomes painfully clear here. Remember how tough Lauer was on Clinton as he broed it up with Trump? The 16 allegations of sexual harassment against Trump? Yeah. He still went there. I had to fire General Flynn because he lied to the vice president and the FBI. He has pled guilty to those lies. It is a shame because his actions during the transition were lawful. There was nothing to hide. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, December 2, 2017. 10 This one has an asterisk beside it because when it seemed like it could be an admission that Trump obstructed justice in the investigation of Flynn, Trump's creepy lawyer John Dowd claimed that he actually wrote the tweet. Bonus retweet, this is a retweet, but it's Trump retweeting Laura Ingraham responding to a New York Times story I wrote arguing that Charles Manson was alt-right, so I couldn't not include it. The New York Times opinion page tweeted. Charles Manson wasn't the inevitable outgrowth of the 60s. If anything, he was a harbinger of today's far right. NYT opinion, at Nitopinion, November 21, 2017. Ingraham quoted that and wrote, "Far right? You mean right so far, as in at Real Donald Trump has been right so far ABT how to kick the economy into high gear." Laura Ingraham, at Ingraham Angle, November 22, 2017. And Trump retweeted it, somehow both proving my point and completing the circle of my year.
You